Hey guys, welcome back to the Hammer Down Pros tabletop review. And today we're going to do something a little different. Usually we talk about hunting knives, camping knives, survival knives, bushcraft, fishing knives. I have a lot of every kind of thing here in the collection, in the library, so to speak. But today we're going to review something a little different. Today we're going to review the Honshu Tanto I. Now, I bought this knife because I like this knife. That's what I want you guys to do. You know, pursue the knives, find out all the pros and the cons from, purchase and what you could be looking at if you're buying a limit or not and whatever, and go from there. I like the way the Honshu looked. And I am actually looking for the Honshu 2 in black. So I actually purchased the Honshu 2, I think it is. So I actually purchased the Honshu 1 Tanto or Honshu Tanto 1. It's from United. Honshu is the brand name that United Cutlery is pretty good. I got some pretty old United knives. As a matter of fact, I have an old Tanto knife that's about half this size that has to be about 20 years old. So that means that they were making stuff like this 20 years ago. And it's pretty cool. The knife itself is purpose driven, and I'll be real careful as I proceed, having said that to you. Again, most of the knives I review, they have dual purpose. They're choppers that could be used as camp knives. They might even be bushcraft knives that could be used as survival knives. Sometimes you even have tactical knives that could be used as survival knives. Your mind needs to be open to the understanding of what a knife's purpose is. Having said that, this is not a hunting knife. I have them. This is not a bushcraft knife. I have them. This is not a survival knife, a fishing knife, a camp knife. I have them. This is a tactical knife. This is a serious tactical combat knife. Now, I'll let the combat specialists who train with knives tell you what the validity of having one this size is. But I'll go with history and say that there was a time in Japan and in Asia when carrying a knife like this size for self-defense, or as a part of the rest of your weapons loadout, was not unheard of. It actually kind of figures along the lines of a short Japanese sword. I'm pretty sure that's what they were going for, except this doesn't have they calling it a Tanto. It's really not a. I don't know. It has this curved blade. They're saying Tanto. Hey man, I didn't do the marketing. That's what it says on the box. So we're gonna call it Tanto because they say it's Tanto. All right, Tanto says Tanto. You say Tanto, I say Tanto. Seriously though, back to this. There needs to be no misunderstanding before you purchase it. I don't. Guys who are watching this and they may not have the money to purchase it or whatever, or they're saving up to get something like this or whatever. They'll say, "Well, I thought it would be more like a hunting knife. I'll go boar hunting, and guess what? If you go boar hunting, this would not be a bad knife to carry. Over 16 inches overall, with a blade that has to be 11 and something. That deep blood groove and that swedge." Sharpened, and this thing is sharp. It came sharp. You always hear me say, "Well, it came, and it could have got it sharper. I could have hit it with the diamond." I didn't hit it with anything. This thing is sharp. This is a weapon. I mean, there are times I say, "Well, this is a tool," and then this is a weapon. This is a weapon. This is a weapon. Let's run the specs real quick. This knife is 440 stainless steel. Not great steel, but for what you're doing with it, yeah, okay. 16 inches, 6.5 inches overall, like I said before. overmolded rubber grip. I want to say that's the TPE, but they didn't say it was. They just said rubber. So it's kind of like a tough, more durable rubber. And how they cut and textured the grooves in the grips is pretty cool. It has a lanyard hole in the handle here, that pommel, and even that is a weapon. Even that is a weapon. You would have to get one, put your hand on it to understand what that is and how serious that is. This is a serious knife, man. This is a serious knife. This knife is serious. This is, if you're up to something, if you're in the special forces or whatever, I don't see those guys as being the kind of guys that carry junk or anything like that. So I don't know any of them. But if I saw a guy whose life and his work was tactical oriented, and he had one of these, and he was like, "Hey John, how you doing?" I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised that he had one of these or something similar to it. I actually saw someone, they were in Bali or something, and a guy custom made a knife that looked similar to this. Very thick guard, that pointed pommel. It didn't have the lanyard hole in it, and the blade was beautifully contoured and grooved. And this thing is nice, but this is an implement of offense. You know what I'm saying? You're going to offend somebody. You're going to offend somebody with this. I'm going to get the D2, which is the Honshu, I guess it's the Tanto II. Same knife, just finished with the black. I want to have it in the collection. And then maybe once I get that, I'll kind of give this the run through. And give it some kind of secondary testing or primary testing, and then just save the black one. Yeah, so leather sheath came with it, and when I say leather sheath, I mean leather sheath. A great sheath. United does not put out, they don't skimp when it comes to that. This is some really nice leather. The knife fits in it great. I want to make sure it gets in there. And of course the button snap, guys, I love the button snap instead of the Velcro. So, and look at that. It's nice big loop, so we can go up to a 2-inch belt there. Man, it is something. Nice leather. Good job with this. I can't even remember. This is one of the Christmas purchases. I don't even remember how much I paid for it. But I know that I wanted the black one, and they only had this one, and it was a good enough price. Man, when they say that all things have an energy about them, or they have a vibe about them, there's something. This gives off menace. So, you're not just going to be out fishing one day and, hey man, look what. This is not that kind of party. This knife deserves respect. This is definitely an implement of trouble. This is a troublemaker. So overall, it gets the hammer down. Seal of approval for a short tactical sword / long tactical knife. It fits the bill. It's in that workable phase. I haven't rough tested it. I'm going to get a D2 again, and then when I do, I'm going to rough test this a little rougher. I'm going to put it through some motions. But anyway, guys, again, watch yourself. Watch yourself with this one. And just take it slow. Listen, we all love knives, and it's a beautiful piece. Just, what as your mom and dad says, So that's going to be it for this one, guys. Hey, listen, if you like what we're doing here, don't forget, like, subscribe, message me. I always say message, and definitely comment and share. Let me know what you guys think so far. That'll be it. And say goodbye to the Honshu Tanto I. And I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget, cut away and be careful. Peace.